Hello, Monsters of Banner, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires and a brand new campaign as Tehe. Sorry, Tehenhauin. I'm just gonna call him Tehe. It's easier. Tehe, of course, is Lizardman Moses. He's got a tablet here, and he's very insistent that you read it. Like, very insistent. Otherwise, he's gonna get stabby. Excellent. So, being Lizardman Moses, he's got a message that the people didn't want to hear. That means the slan for the most part. They just thought he was a loony. Because of that, unfortunately, one of his traits is he increases upkeep for Saurus infantry and temple guard because it's very hard to get the big lugs to. They don't read. Anyway, they're not big on reading. Even the Lizardman erotic fanfiction for Amazon, it's just, I mean, there's some really good high quality stuff there these days. I'm just saying, you know, it's worth a look. So they can't read that stuff, and they certainly can't read what Skink Moses is packing. Because of that, our upkeep is increased for them, which is rubbish. But you know what I say? Who needs the big lugs? You know what? We get this negative modifier until we complete stage 1 of the Prophecy of Sotek. But you know what? If we're not good enough for them now, then fuck them later. Not literally. Don't think even that's possible. This is man like smooth. There's no. Lizard men just come from spawning pools. Which is what you get when rowdy teens get into a jacuzzi. Probably same kind of thing. Anyway, that's where lizard men come from. So I say, fuck them. Not literally. Look, just stay with me here. What I'm saying is basically we don't need Saurus. We do not need Saurus, including this guy. Melvin, what are you? You are uncompromising. Well, you know what? As am I, buddy. Get the fuck out of here. That's right, you're fired. We're not going to have any Saurus. No Saurus. Only skinks, dinosaurs, Croxagore, and Slan. Which I know you're going, that just means you don't have Saurus. That's true, but you do have to remember that Saurus are probably one of the best early game units in the game. Easily still usable up until endgame. They are a nightmare to deal with. Skinks, on the other hand, are just excitable little guys, so not as effective. But hey, we are where we are. So we're having a bunch of little guys, no Saurus. That's the plan. Now we do have a couple of mods currently working. There was this big spiel when I started up the campaign, but I couldn't be bothered to read it, because, I mean, who the fuck can be bothered to read, right? Sorry, Tehe. Obviously, your tablet's very important. So, we have the Medallion of Chakwa. Yeah, look at this. Look at this bad boy. Holy shit. This is a mod. It's in the description. And the mod maker is trying to bring mechanics to factions that don't have mechanics, like the Lizardmen. So, the thing with this one is basically we're out hunting for this medallion. And all of the bits are sort of laying around somewhere. So I think like the first one's here, you can see it there. And I think we've got like a map or something which shows us where it is. Maybe. Oh, this one. There we go. So we can see this one down here. And we actually have a little teleport ability because some of them are quite far away. That's quite fun. So we can basically go look for this medallion, which is nice. And we've also got the ancient spawning pools. And what these mean... Again, I didn't really read this, but I think you can basically recruit units or something from this, but you need to take them first. They're in different places. There is no... Look, there's on here. See? Little green thing. Apparently, you, like, slot them with one of 3 abilities. It's not that one, it's this one. And depending on what you slot, that's that forever, basically. So you just have to... Like this one down here. See, I don't know what, but basically we'll find out what this is together because I couldn't be bothered to read it, but it sounded good. I was like, Lizardmen are one of those, the only faction mechanic they have is the geomantic web, which is so boring. So you know what? Literally anything is better than that. Not to mention Tehe actually has his own mechanic because of course he can sacrifice people and get buffs like a jungle swarm. Ooh. Or more leadership. Or more armor, all that kind of good stuff. We kind of got 200. You know what? I kind of want to go with the sacrifice thing because that's gives us a jungle swarm. Screw it, I'm doing it. We're doing it because we've got our first battle over here. It's against kayaks. Kayak is probably. There's rats here, isn't there? Tehe hates fucking rats. Jesus, that's a lot more rats than I thought. Oh, well, it's probably fine. the first battle of a brand new campaign. It's got that new campaign battle smell. Because Tehe likes reading. Probably smells of, I don't know, like books. Like a Waterstones. You know, you go in, it's got the heady smell of new books. A new bookshop. And then the distant aroma of a Costa coffee in the back. Lovely. If you're wondering how I'm controlling my units without, you know, doing all that clicking thing, that's because this is a replay. I fight the battle. Record the replay and edit it into the video, because that's just how I like to do it. So here we are at a Skaven settlement. I didn't really think this would be a settlement battle, but here we are. The one Skaven settlement map that you have. This one. Every single Skaven settlement will be this map. Doesn't matter what type of settlement it is. It's always going to be this map. Which is why I hate this map. Because you're fighting like a big Skaven empire. You end up fighting this so many times. I swear, I must fight this siege battle more than any other type of map. I really hate it. I really do. Now, we do have this Sotek poison ability, and all the units damage here you can see. This is all done by that Sotek. That's the effect that I bought with the sacrifices. It's pretty good. And this little guy over here has it as well. So it is a 26 duration, 1 damage a second, but 100% armor piercing effect. An AoE in the case of the Bastiliodon. In the case of the effect that we purchased with sacrifices, it's just a map ability we can use anywhere. It can be quite strong against densely packed infantry. With that said, pretty much everything's strong against densely packed infantry. One of the problems with Total War Warhammer, in my opinion, is the fact that densely packed infantry is incredibly susceptible to damage in a way that pretty much no other unit type is. Like monstrous infantry, single entities, other units, cavalry, I guess, monstrous cavalry, all of that is comparatively significantly more survivable than a buttload of infantry, which just explode at the drop of a hat. Look at these little guys. If someone were to drop something on them, you know, like a Flock of Doom, for example, they're going to have a bad time. A Flock of Doom isn't even that dangerous. It's tickling at best. See? Minor damage. But Tehe does have it. Okay, so we're bringing the Bastiliodon over to help us out. We've got the Salamander Hunting Pack. I'm kind of in two minds about the Salamander Hunting Packs, because Lizardmen tend to want to be in melee combat. We don't really have much in the way of ranged units. And as such, utilising those ranged units, particularly because their range is so short, is quite tricky. Okay, so we have used our little poison ability down here, and as you can see, these units are getting absolutely fucked. Look how much damage that's doing. All those little snakes, they're wriggling around, nibbling on their bottoms, and they're having a terrible time. These like 3 units are basically dead. The little Flock of Doom just finishes them off. Look at the bodies. That's horrendous. That's a fucking slaughter there. That was all done by a load of snakes. No wonder Samuel L. Jackson was so perturbed by all those snakes on his motherfucking plane. He knew how dangerous they were. The amount of dot damage they do on a small like, especially because it's just a big tube, isn't it? You're basically compacted into a big tube. That's compacted infantry right there. Their little red-crested skinks are swinging away, backed up by their Saurus brothers. Skadoosh. Very nice. And here comes the Bastiliodon. Little Flock of Doom. We get the Bastiliodon right in the middle, because then we can poop out snakes. And yes, it's the same snakes. Oh dear. They're having, yes, terrible times. Good. So the Bastiliodon should be racking up. He's got 51 kills. Okay, he's only got 74, 70, 78 damage, 81. He's definitely getting some more there. But that effect lasts quite a while. And as you can see, they're breaking and running. Yeah, I mean, as much as I hate this siege map, at least most sieges are over by the time you've kind of got about 25% into the settlement. Because at that point, you've probably cut your way through most of their infantry. So the nice thing about the Bastiliodon, the Ark of Sotek, is one, you get this nasty little effect that they can do quite a lot of damage actually. But also they are so heavily armoured, they're very difficult to deal with early on, and they just kind of lumber through enemy lines. Managed to get our Skink Skirmishers up onto the walls there. I don't really rate the Skink Skirmishers, to be honest. I'll probably switch them for something else. We've got Chameleon Skinks. Chameleon Stalk. Wait, Chameleon Skinks, is it? Is it Chameleon Skinks or Chameleon Stalkers? I can never remember. Chameleon Skinks, yeah. Chameleon Stalkers are the orange ones. Chameleon Skinks are the green ones. That's how you know. Anyway, in spite of that, look, the snakes are still going. It's like, holy shit. It's a lot of snakes. Oh, you just can't stop the Bastiliodon train, can you? There's still a few more units to mop up, like up on this little bit here. I did bring the Chameleon Skinks over. I was thinking maybe I could climb over the wall, but there was more units over here for some reason. They decided to protect this area of the city because even though they couldn't see the Chameleon Skink, but you know what? Never mind. There's Teehee. I do like Teehee. He does look very cool, actually. Even though he's, to be honest, I do love the lizard boys. Something about lizard boys. Do love them. You know what? I was thinking about this the other day. I genuinely do think that I kind of gravitate towards the lizard boys, mostly because I love the Narn from Babylon 5. I think that was because I watched Babylon 5 at quite a young age, and I think it stuck with me. They were just cool guys. Love the lizards. Bit of a scaling. Okay, I think those Troxagora are doing... They got 44 kills. I mean, to be honest, everyone's going to have a lot of kills, right? Because we're fighting Skaven slaves and clan rats. It's just like an occupational hazard. Everyone's just going to kill a lot of shit. I mean, Teehee's got 90 kills. He's only got 400 damage dealt as gold. Teehee's actually not a bad fighter, all things considered. He's actually pretty good. Not to mention he's got the Blade the Serpent's tongue there. Does that mean everyone does poison damage? Huh. Interesting. So basically he just buffs everyone with poison attacks. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. Lumbers into the centre. There go the snakes. No, no, snakes. And they start nomming away. With the Sotek's poison. They got the poison and Sotek's poison at the same time, which means their stats are garbage. What have they 17 melee attack? They ain't gonna be hitting anyone. I do love how Teehee looks so baked in his profile picture here. Look at this. It's just like this guy, dude, think about it. Like a big snake, like so fucking big. Like a god snake, man. I could see the god snake, man. Oh, you've been on too many medicinal herbs. Right, obviously we are gonna. Ooh, fucking leave it away. What's the worst that could happen? I want the people tied up. We've got a fragment collect. We've claimed one of the missing fragments in the medallion of Chakwa. Fragment hums with ancient power, providing bonus to aid in our campaign. Our astromancers also report that it has revealed the location of an additional fragments. They do not understand how it works. It seems the medallion craves to be made whole once more. Cool. We've got a spawn tablet gains. We can enhance the power of a thing. And we've got the Rite of Sotek as well, because we fucking love snakes. So, this gives us casual replenishment rate and chance to gain a spawning tablet from battle. Boom. Activates when 2 or more geomantic gems are socketed. I have no idea how you do that. How do we get gems? Because the related spawning pool is... Wait, can we... Wait, oh, I don't know. You know what? It's probably fine. Don't worry about it. We'll work it out. One of those things, isn't it? You'll learn. I kind of want more money. I'm going to get more money. A little bit more cash. I do like chameleon stalkers, but the red-crested skinks are pretty killy. Well, they're kind of like armor-piercing shock infantry, but their armor-piercing is actually slightly worse than Saurus base level armor piercing. So effectively, Saurus are better armor piercing than they are, even though they're not actually armor piercing. But you know, it is what it is. We could get. I mean, the chameleon stalkers do have that alpha strike, don't they? These guys do have the frenzy though. So let's go a little bit more frenzy. A little more frenzy in our lives. Obviously, we're gonna get a tablet of skinks, the bestest boys. And do we have any quick? The Southern Sentinels may want to do us a deal. They're going to give me one. Aye, war matron. I mean, I'm probably not going to kill him, am I? Fine. Fine. I remember Teehee's start in Warhammer 2 being absolutely fucking brutal. He just had the worst time. But maybe this is better, who knows? Okay, first things first, we're going to go with, you know what, Route Marcher. It's only 5, it used to be 10, it's only 5 now, but never mind. Hang on, where's the map? This one. There we go. Right, so we've got a little one over there, little one over here. Can't actually... The Sentinel of Time and Mangrove Coast. Okay, well, both of those are owned by these arseholes, so I guess, I mean, there are minor faction though, so they're probably going to end up getting their arse handed to them. So we just have to wait, basically. More control, meh. Research, meh. Oh, look, the good one. The only good one. The race to control the ancient spawning pools has begun! Our astromancers have learned that the rival Lizardmen factions have socketed tablets into the dormant pools. Yes, so once they've socketed them, apparently you can't do anything about it. They just are socketed. It's not the end of the world. I mean, you'll get the bonus if you take the city anyway. Which is fine. Let's get more money. I do like money. We could get some more chameleon skins. I do think that the skink skirmishers are pretty garbage. They're cheaper, but they're like... The chameleon skinks are just better, and they can't be spotted. So I'm just going to grab some more chameleon skinks, I think. I think that's how we're going to roll. Okay, public order's not going to be great here for a while. And, I mean, while I could lay into the Tomb Kings up here, I think... Oh, you've already lost the Sentinel time. I mean, that's probably a good thing, right? Oh, shit, look. Primeval Saurus units. Obviously, we don't want that. Jesus, 750 upkeep each? 1.2k? For what? Jesus Christ! 1.2k? What the fuck? What do they do? I mean, these guys are slightly more reasonable, but still. Holy shit. That's insane. Okay, cool. I mean, we could spend some money on getting some more of you boys. You know what? If I was going to get a skink cohort, it would be the javelins. Let's get just we need a stack. So let's get a shit ton of javelins. Because I love throwing sharp sticks at people. I don't know why. If those sticks are flaming, all the better. If they explode and set people on fire, triple win, the hat trick. The brazen throne has been obliterated. That's not Skull Takers. That's not Skull Taker, is it? I'm fairly sure that's not Skull Taker. How much money do we have? Oh, loads. Oh, we're laughing. Okay, we'll get another one of you, and then I think just another red-crested skink. Boom. Up to 18. And I'm going to get Wissian's wild form. Winds of Magic is currently stable. That's the best amount. Right, so we could do Rite of Sotek. That is going to give us 15 turns. Got a 25 turn cooldown. So effectively, we could do it. We could do it for 15 turns, and then we've got 10 turns wait, and then we can do it again. So effectively, we're going to cooldown for 10 turns. But in that, we get 10 melee attack for skink units, 15% weapon strength, 20% missile strength, ambush success chance, and cause attrition to enemy. That is amazing. Right, and especially because you can effectively just use on cooldown and do it every just every 10 turns. For 10 turns you don't have it, and then for 15 turns you do. Boom. Almost creating this sort of expansionist time where you're using this ability, making your skink super powered, and then the kind of superpower wears off, and then you have a little breather, and then you just go again. Right, I don't know who's up to Ratty Shana. Oh. It's Scrollkey Boy. Scrollkey Boy's there. Okay, that's fine. I'm just tempted. I just like throwing sharp sticks at people. Like, it's a weakness, I admit. Oh, God, you're going to be so sad. What's that? Rebellion in 6 turns. Problematic. Okay, we'll worry about that in a second. To be honest, how much money is it making? 650. So technically I could turn it off. That would be okay. Okay, we'll turn it off for a turn, and I'll definitely not forget to turn it back on. Right. Now, seeing as there's an army outside, I guarantee that Skrulk is inside. Which oh, look, Blessed Communion Skinks. It's always Blessed Communion Skinks. Which means that I don't really want to try and fight both of them at the same time. That sounds rough. Okay, we'll turn that back on. So we can upgrade that. 6 turns Rebellion. We can get a Public Order building. Or something. Jesus, you still got one more... Really? Did I? No, I did just recruit them from there. Okay. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Just wait one more turn. It's fine. Meanwhile, we could get Vanguard deployment for all Skink Infantry and missile strength for those guys. That sounds pretty legit. I just need to wait for you to go for these. I need you to move on, basically. Either wander off, go somewhere. I just can't. I can't take 2 of you at the same time, but I can take you one after the. Ah, that's. I'm not sure that's better. Come on, you useless bastards. Make a move. God, both of those are not great for me. Jesus. I guess melee defense. Right, I need you to bugger off. Oh, there's definitely... What could I... Christ, if only I had an agent. If only I had an agent. Look, you've already recruited a stack now. How many settlements have you got? 5. Jesus, already? Bloody hell. We could maybe go for it. See if they're home. I mean, okay, so we've still got the sacrifice of thingamajig. We could do the... I can't do the Rite of Sotek because I don't have enough money. Shit. I won't even have enough money next turn. Bugger. I just need you to move. I need you to move, or I need to know where Skrulk is. Because I can't fight 2 stacks at the same time. That's too hard. So, could you just kindly fuck off somewhere else? That'd be great. That is... Okay, well, you're slowly moving. It's better. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's certainly an improvement. Hey guys, what do you want? Trade agreement? Yeah, I'll take a trade agreement. I'll take a trade agreement. Oh, you killed them. Oh shit, son. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. I mean, that's what you get for waiting. See, that was a silly move, wasn't it? You shouldn't have waited. You should have just gone for it. So that looks like that's been sacked. I guess you've come to reinforce it. That means we can swing around and take it. The demise of Sentinel Zeti may have little effect on the great plan of the old ones, but their loyalty to their friends is an example to all Lizardmen. All tablets they control have been gifted to their greatest ally and may sway the balance of control for the ancient spawning pools. Well, good to know. Oh, did you run away? No, they've definitely sacked that. It's on fire, right? It's literally on fire. Let's hold off for a second. Right, what you got? I don't think that's too bad. I reckon... Right, you. I will join your war against Clan Pestilence in exchange for money. I mean, that works for me. I know what you're going to say. Monsters, are you corner camping? Look, nothing could be further from the truth, okay? That's fake news. So, alright, maybe a little bit. But it's mostly just because I can't be asked to deal with... They'll just spread so wide, it'll be so tedious. Basically, I just want to blob up so I can exterminate them nice and easily. God, I do love throwing sharp sticks at people. Something about it just feels good. Oh, I forgot to deploy the Crocs as well. They're currently facing the wrong way. Never mind, they'll be alright. What do you little guys get? Where is it like more weapon strength? I forget. Oh yeah, 10% armor piercing and normal weapon strength. How handy. God damn, Croxicals are good. Love the Croxicals. Right, the main issue here is going to be the shit tons of slingers just sort of hanging back. Just have to hack our way through the front line. There do seem to be a lot of clan rats mines. Like, a lot. Little flock of doom there. I mean, you can barely miss. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units there. That's like half an army just in one small area. Now, Tehe isn't going to get a huge amount of kills done, but he should get quite a lot of damage done with his little flock of dooms. Obviously, if we had an Amber Spear, it'd be better. Are you actually doing anything, mate? Are you doing anything? You're just showing your reading material. They don't want to read it. I don't even think they can read. Never mind. Yeah, just keep the flock of doom going. The more damage they take, the better. Look at that. Oh, that's the good stuff. So many burbs. We need burbs, we need snakes. It's just how we roll. How much? 478 damage deltas gold. Jeez, that is a lot. Look how densely packed they are. Holy shit. I've only had an Amber Spear. How many kills can I get with an Amber Spear? Can you imagine? Can you imagine the absolute devastation? Okay, we're punching deep. Another little flock of doom there. And then... oh yes! The snakes! Wave goodbye to your health! As we watch 10 units of clan rats evaporate. Look at how much jam there is. It's just a spray, little sprays of jam. It's like watching sprinklers go off. Yeah, that's a lot of dead rats. Jesus Christ. There's 10 units of dead rats there. Okay, that means we can smash our way around the flank and move our chameleon skinks out to sort of try and help attack the flank, and ideally also those guys over there. Not a flock of doom, just, you know, just because reasons, why not? And then, of course, we have our little Bastiliodon. He can lumber his way into the midst of the clan rats and poop out snakes. That's right, we're pooping snakes. And there we go. Oh, so much damage. Just little sprays of jam. How many kills have you got? 100, 101, 104, 106, 107, 108, 111. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh, there's so many dead clan rats. How many did they have? Okay, so they had a 6,000 to start off with. They're now down to 3,800. think it's fair to say their front line is looking a little bit worse for wear. Okay, the skinks are now charging up the flank. And we're also just going to advance. Just run them down. They're trying to escape. Let's not let them. A few units of Skaven rallying and returning to the fight. But I suspect that might be brief. Wow, that was a lot of rats. Really, 57 captives. There were 6,162 rats. Do we think that... How fucking picky are we being? Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to loot and occupy. To get that medallion. Excellent. And we got the Blessed Chameleon Skinks, just in case we know. I think that army died, actually, because it had already retreated that turn. So, they dead, which is good for us. What we got? Casual replenishment rate, don't really need that. More Blessed Chameleon Skinks, don't need that. Blessed Pterodon Riders, could be handy. Blessed Cutware, can't use those. No. Global recruitment duration -1. That's quite nice. Unlocks a random follower, okay. Random banner, fine. More growth or provinces, handy. Control all provinces, also handy. Recruit, okay. Blessed Croxigore, I'm in. Unlocks a unique and powerful red-crested skink chief. Nice. We got a Blessed Temple. No, can't use that. Minus corruption, okay. We can get a Blessed Stegodon, nice. A Blessed Carnosaur, brilliant. Or we can get the Great Invocation of Sotek. Which I believe gives us like it gives us a sandworm effect, effectively, to do sandworm things with, which is great. Now, of course, Amber Spear is the best spell in the game, so we will be grabbing that one. Okay, I mean, you're not happy, but you're not sad. What medallion thing did we get? We got this one. Astromantic power +1 a turn. Great. What does that mean? Astromantic power +1 a turn? Is that good? Have we got a tablet? Oh no, one's just been slotted, I think. I believe one has been slotted. Can we see which one it is? Oh, this one. Is it this one? Hang on. Go back. Bonus first large +6. Vigor loss reduction Oh, wait. So does that mean you could like... these guys get that bonus? Wait, so does that mean that... Oh, okay. Alright, interesting. I still have no idea how this works, but I'm sure it's great. Jeez, the Skaven are absolutely rolling. These guys. Mind you, you do have an ancient spawning pool, which I wouldn't say no to. Look, I'm not greedy, but I would like it. Oxel. Now, this is where Skrulk starts. So we probably should go up there and bop him. Yeah, this... Where's Sabutio? Okay, Sabutio's up there. Right. Are you guys chill with me? You're at war with the dwarves. Alright, fair enough. Does no one else want to play nice? Nope. Alright, don't worry about that diplomacy. Who needs it? I don't need friends. Friends are just enemies you haven't killed yet. A little bit of extra control, wouldn't say no to that. Spawn of the Sunborn in the region of Hawatl has been activated. Well, they're activating all their pools. Okay, who are you? Not anyone I need to worry about. Really, only 40% chance of ambush. Really, is that it? Is that it? Is it maybe time to pop the Rite of Sotek? We're going to do it. Boom. Rite of Sotek it is. Now that should give us extra bonus ambush chance, shouldn't it? So now we've got 90% chance. I don't know if there we go. Right. We'll see if you want to come down here and say hello. Look, it's a completely undefended settlement. Think what you could do to it. You could have your little wicked ratty way with it. Why not give it a punt? A punt? A punt? A punt. Give it a punt. Give it a punt. We didn't get the ambush. Sacrifice them. Leave them be. I mean, I would like Winds of Magic, so... Sorry, guys. Look! It's... Rotich. How the fuck did you run all the way down? How did you get down there? Oh well, no biggie. Recruit 30 new units. We'll get the Sun Standard of Chotek. 8 missile resistance. Okay, well... It's not going to change my life. But I'll take it anyway. You know, watching the grass wave back and forth like that, from my kitchen window, I can see the valley, the other sides of where I am. And there's a field there. And when the grass is long enough, and it's windy enough, you can see the ripples in the grass. And for some reason, I can literally, I can sit there for 15 minutes just watching sort of waves in the grass. For some reason, that just makes my soul happy, and I don't know why, but I just love that. Weird thing. Okay, Skaven are advancing. Of course, we've got our Skink cohort with javelins, chucking sharp sticks at people, which is fairly effective at ending their life. Sharp sticks. Yeah, I mean, it would help if you had a shield, but I'm glad you don't. Then the red-crested skinks charge in to start mashing face. I'm going to let the skink cohort throw all their javelins. They've only got like 3. It's not a lot of javelins. To be honest, this isn't a very good army. Well, that's okay, because this is the second army we've killed, which means I can't think they've got more than like 3 armies. I say this, and I'm probably going to be disappointed when I find out they've got, you know, like 6 or something. I always think I have a general handle on how many armies the AI can afford, and I'm almost always wrong. Even with the ludicrous amount of hours in this game that I have, I still end up under-guessing. Still, quality-wise, I think we outmatch them somewhat. Very slight issue might be their general, who is a master assassin. They can be quite nasty, but again, Tehe actually no slouch in combat, especially when he gets his dinosaur orbital laser cannon. And why wouldn't you want a dinosaur? I mean, if you had the ability to have an orbital laser cannon, why would you not mount the ability to fire that thing on a dinosaur? That is pretty fucking metal. Ooh, sacrificial offering? Maybe. Don't need replenishment, do I? I get replenishment anyway. What a win! For me! Sucks to be you. Okay, let's head back. I think we've taken out enough that we can probably head for Oxel. Hello. Oh, it's Skrulk. There's Skrulk himself. Wait, what can we do for our skinky boy? Could we okay, weapons. Okay, is there any nice boat? Right, no. Is it just weapon strength we can do? Literally weapon. Okay, and missile strength. Do Spawnkin. Okay, that gives us melee defense and missile resistance, which is nice. Let's get Wild Heart. Okay, I think we want to swing down and probably take out Skrolk, because if we do that, then he won't have any armies left. I don't really care what happens to that. I'm not concerned about, but Skrolk. Let's see what he does. He might go for the Southern Sentinels. If he does, we can kill him. It looks like he's still down here, so I mean, okay, I'm torn, because I could head straight up to Oxel and take it while it's probably undefended. So I do that. Oh, I'm going to do it. We can hit that next turn, right? Shit. I was really hoping they wouldn't have anyone there. Okay, what we can do is get a red-crested skink. I'm gonna get Iso-Cho Rizmates. I'm gonna call him just a little guy. Oh, you know what I should do? No, come here. We're gonna name Buster. Numbers around. Poops on our enemies. What a guy. What a little guy. The best guy. Right, we could get a little bit more control here, although they're actually getting a little bit happier, so do we actually need to. We could just go with more growth. Let's do more growth! Everyone loves growth because it means you get bigger settlements faster. And research. I could get more weapon strength, that would be handy. Tradable resources. I mean, we are technically trading, but I don't think we have any tradable resources. Nope, not a sausage. Not even a sausage to trade. Can't even trade a sausage because I don't have any. Oh shit, did we actually get an ambush? Holy crap. That's great because we can kill these guys. And they're probably coming from Oxel, which means Oxel is significantly less defended now. What a win! But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.